what we have here is an early version of what's eventually going to be the Lockputer or picktorial, since it's going to be used for giving tutorials on how to pick locks. Simple power plug in the back, 12 volts, powers the screen and a few other things. And of course, nice little power switch mounted on the outside. But let's open it up and see what's on the inside. Now currently, it essentially just has the core guts of it. Eventually this panel over here is going to be mounted inside, and it's going to have locks in it. And the locks are going to act as switches. So let's power this thing on. Pretty little light up switch. And the brains of the operation is a Raspberry Pi. And I'm going to be using the general I/O pins to connect to keys, switches, and from there we drive what video is going to be played. So hopefully eventually we'll have buttons where people can say, I want to learn how to pick a wafer lock. You push a button and someone comes up on the screen and gives you a tutorial. Right now, since no button is pressed, it's just running through a sponsored by thing where it talks about who all was involved in the production of it. Since I'm using some of Tool stuff, I make sure I've thanked them in there, and also Fools, since I got some of my ideas from Dorsman. But that's running through its thing, and let's say we locked a lock. We could give a different video based on that. And here it goes, it's switching into basic lockpicking tutorial. However, let's say I had a different video on the play. It all depends on what has recently been locked or which has been switched. So let me go down here, and I don't have another lock or button here, so I'm just going to have to use a jumper. And made contact with that general I/O pin, and now it starts playing a new tutorial. Now I plan on doing a bigger version of this that's less portable, but just hook it up to HDMI and have it presented that way. But it's coming along. I hope to get some of my other friends who are into lockpicking to do sections of it. But the idea is to have like a warded lock, a pin tumbler lock, a wafer lock, and just go to town for a little pictorial, and probably either mount locks up here or just use it as a tool space for like loaner picks and so forth. But let me know if you have any ideas. Thank you much.